Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Me salon people muna aduo. I sound like Alpha Side right now. But that's not the thing, right? I sound like Alpha Side right now. Oh my gosh. Alright, cool. I feel like cutting this video and starting a new one, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep it natural, right? Alright, so the people in a salon, I dey try for bring out something to our attention, right? I dey smile, I just make jokes for myself right now and laugh and stuff like that. But I dey make this video with an amount of anger. I'm very angry. I vex. The reason why I vex is because as a Sierra Leonean, the struggles of every Sierra Leonean are the struggle of every other Sierra Leonean, because the struggle they transfer. You know, everybody they cry right now. The ground dry, the country hard. Think stronger, and it is so true. Think stronger, right? But then, I feel say the tranga waiting tranga not a political thing. Well, I don't want to say not a political party thing, right? Because even if not the APC be not pass, until the place for Tranga pass yourself. I dey tell you say one part of the reason that we make the thing Tranga na salon is that, you know, business no day, the economy no they move, the country is locked out. The country is. When I mean the country is locked out, I mean them in a literal term. Not a slang, so they use. The country is locked out. Salon, in this day and age, this is 2019. Yeah? 2019, right? Salon is prohibited from the global e-commerce. How may you understand this? Make up talk in some simple terms. When you this salon, you know, say you buy things there online, right? When you do salon, it like you get debit card. It like you go on their website and then eBay, then Amazon for buy stuff. They know they ship and come to you in a salon. You get for go through struggle. And we all know, when they use technology or phones and stuff like that, we all know, say we want buy online. You need one particular type of account, when a PayPal account. We probably not one of the most popular secure online payment platforms and in the world today. So if you buy and sell online, you need to forget PayPal. But not to the sorriest part of the thing this about the buying stuff. Now about when you want to sell. If you dey salon, you know musician, or you know artist, or you know actor, or you know actress, right? You dey make your videos and your product and stuff like that. You dey put it on YouTube right now. People in the watcher. YouTube they make advertisement. But if you dey salon, you're not able to monetize, you're not able to get money. YouTube not able to pay you. That video don't what now bomb fee. Plus you get connection overseas. Somebody use the account now overseas. And not supposed to be so. If you na somebody we na teacher, or you na somebody we they write for people that don't come out college, you know really get work. You know the get work pass and give job when your services are needed overseas by billions of people. We able to buy your service, whether you're a graphic designer now, whether you're an artist now, whether you're a teacher now. You able to do salon instead of you host and teach somebody, or make your videos and put on YouTube, make them watch an advertisement and pay for it. You cannot do that in Sierra Leone, and then they don't lock up the economy. Make I tell you how I find this out. I have some young guys we are the mentor on a salon, right? Software developers, and just come out at college and able to get job it. So they do mami coca around, which is great. But you say, but the thing hard, you know they get contract, they know they get small work, and people know they can't do it with. I'm like, okay, make us sign you up. Let's go out of salon. Make us sign you up to like this platform is called Fiverr. Make us sign you up on Fiverr so that people overseas will need your service, be able to buy your service on Fiverr, and you able to do work for them without you know come on salon. My God, we could not do that from salon. And then I begin to think now, so oh my God, this is serious. We economy gets so much more potential for move past Saudi. We will get way for create jobs for people by just creating, and we're not a rogue state. Make a count to the story, why make a vex now, how I find out, right? Beyond how I find out. So I go to PayPal, will not be able to open a PayPal account. So I email PayPal corporate office. I'm like, hey guys. And in fact, when you go to PayPal, you go to prohibited countries, you just see Salon Day. And Salon Day with then Syria, then Yemen, you know, then Iran, then Iraq. I'm like, what would they do? What would they do bad? You know what I mean? I said, what would they do bad? So I emailed a PayPal, and then they came back to me and gave me a link that, hey, we don't just make the rules or exclude countries that we don't want to work with. We follow the US. There's this website they give to me, right? The US Department of Treasury, and then they give me a link. So apparently, when the US sanction countries them, they get a list. They get the Department of Treasury, and then the specific office, now Office of Foreign Assets Control. Then they add and get two categories of lists when they create. When they sanction countries, and then they add the countries they list there. Then when they sanction individuals, and then they add the individuals then list there. You don't understand. So they're like, check on that website. Salon is there. That's why we could not work with Salon. And then I was like, whoa. So then I check on the website. I look at the countries list. I'm like, what we don't do? Salon is not there. I'm like, if we get sanctions, if we don't, they're all over the news. But Salon was not there, actually. But then I look at the individuals who get business with Salon or with the Salon list. I see a bunch of Lebanese and Syrians or whatever those guys are. I see names like then Tajko, like then Ali Watfa, Ali Ibrahim, Kafat Enterprises, Kansu, Ali Mohammed. I'm like, yeah. So, but initially I was like, no. They should not sanction or stop doing business with a country because they sanction individuals in that country. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I try to make a case. So I go back to PayPal and put them to them that, hey, you guys need to start working with Salon. Again, I was not representing any government. I was just representing myself, all right, as a citizen. So, two things that I think about. One is, if I still need to go dig more, right? One is if PayPal, and then I also find out that it is not only PayPal now, right? I went to Amazon, I went to iTunes, YouTube/Google. They all don't work with Salon, apparently because they all follow the rules of OFAC, that Office of Foreign Assets Control. I'm like, okay. So now the question I have is, what can our government do about this? What can those guys? I'm planning to email all of them and do what I can to have all the facts and stuff like that. But I think, say, as a government, maybe they go listen to a little bit more than they listen to a little cockroach like me. Okay, and I feel say we people are supposed to know this. This is very important. That if they don't sanction Salon because of maybe blood diamonds or whatever with AFRC or whatever. If that be done, they don't pull in at the list, make them count, then make them businesses, then begin to work with we back. Then they work with most other West African countries so that we people can get access to the global market. Right now we are not. We just locked out. If you get something, if you're not selling a free to you are doomed. Pass you get connection overseas, and you're not supposed to be so. Forget the ordinary people then. If they know they ship to it because of the logistics or the supply chain system we broke in Salon, fix it. If post office not the work, we have find another way for it, make sure people get their commodities and let the cost be lesser. They are with the big papa government. They are with bank governor. I don't know what we need to do. Are we on that sanctions list, or is it something that we're doing that they've told us to do or correct or be compliant with that we're not compliant with? I think so. We'll get right for our citizens. I think so. We need for our citizens. This is very, very painful. To have your country locked out, and you have people, you have citizens who have products or goods and services that the world needs, and there are products and services out there in the world that they need, and they cannot participate in that in this day and age. I feel say we're not a stable country. We don't evolve. We don't go through war. We don't fight ourselves. We don't go through problems and stuff like that. We should not be on those lists, and I'm not sure we are. And if we are not, make them follow up with them businesses, and if it is going to happen through a single US agency or a single whatever entity, or reach out to them and then individually. I feel say the government for put together like a committee for this. The government is supposed to put together like a committee, because this is not hidden. You guys all know this. You guys are ministers. You guys are educated people. You guys are professionals, lawyers, doctors. You know this. You all have debit card accounts. You cannot buy anything online. You cannot sell anything online unless you go through someone that you know overseas. Let's open that opportunity up to each and every Sierra Leone and make it more efficient. That way, we not only allow people for buy and sell, but people and businesses then will prop up in between then that end-to-end process. They do have the big. We people that need that. Right now, the ground dry, and then not true, the ground dry. We need to think outside the box for soak the ground. It's not a politics, so it's not national development. All right? They are big. Share this video if you want to make it reach the right person. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.